Oh, it's the big one today. Hello, Munch here. Welcome to a massive episode of my FM19 Aston Villa save. It is ahead of schedule, but today it looks like we can actually secure safety at the first time of asking in the Premier League. We sit in 11th position, but first let's find out how we've got there off of camera. As in what we've done off camera to get there, not as in we're going to find out off camera because, yeah, you get me. So confusing, Mike. So yes, since the last time that we met, where you saw a 1-0 narrow defeat to Newcastle and then a 2-0 win over Bournemouth, things have been okay. We lost 1-0 away to Man United, we all knew about that. Then followed up with a convincing 3-0 home win against Norwich. Lost 3-2 to Tottenham, which is actually quite a bit unlucky. It was a very close game. Everton away. We went 2 up in the first 20 minutes, and then Everton got going, and it just didn't stop. We ended up losing 6-3, but we don't talk about that. And then fortunately though, we bounced back straight after that with a 3-0 win against Derby at home. So 2 back-to-back 3-0 wins at home. If we can have one of those today, I'll be mightily pleased. We've recently actually got a very credible 0-0 draw against Chelsea, which was our last game off of camera. A bit of a drab affair, nothing really happened to be honest. We defended really well, which has been a little bit of a theme in the last few, if you mind the 6 that we conceded against Everton and the 3 we conceded against Tottenham. Other than that though, we've kept 3 clean sheets in 5 games against quite a good opposition, so I'm relatively pleased. And today we have 2 big games against Leeds United and Watford. We're not too far away now. Only 8 games of the season left. We are at 36 points. As we all know, the magical mark in the Premier League for safety is around about 40 points. I personally think it's going to be a little less, while Southampton are running it pretty close. They are still 12 points behind us, but we do have a game in hand, which makes me think that if we win today, it's being 15 points ahead. I think it's just a bit of too much of a gap for them to catch up on. And obviously, if we can go undefeated in today's episode with a win and a draw, that should theoretically guarantee us safety, unless you have to get a record points haul to stay up in the Premier League, which I cannot see happening. So without further ado, let's crack into it. I am so keen. One of the weird returns to form has actually been our 4-2-3-1 formation, which seems to have actually kind of got us back in the groove again. At the moment, we have got the lineup of Callum Lynch, Earl, Mai, Badiashile, and James Bree, who is recovering from an injury, so probably won't play every minute of the game today. But Vallejo has been performing that right back role so far. And actually, he's done pretty good. Like I said, 3 clean sheets in 5 games is not bad. John McGinn is partnered by Harry Winks today in the midfield, with Diaby, Maria, and Green in behind Lancaster. Harry Wilson has been very injury prone this year. He's again not fit for today, and Robert's also carrying an injury. And as we all know, Gilavogi is out till the end of the season. So we've actually also suffered a bit of an injury crisis, but we have got through it. And before we get into the game, you can tell that Jack Lancaster is up to 12 goals. I said if we can get him up to 15 this year, it's been a very good debut season for the young man. And in no way has sort of carried us over this. I'm going to passionately say to the boys, we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Go out there and play your own game. Leeds are actually 8th in the table, so they're doing really well at the moment. I would take a draw from Villa Park, but because it's at home, actually, obviously I want to win. You know what I'm like. I like having a very strong home record, and so far this season it's been the home form that's actually kind of kept us up really at this rate. I say up as in we're already there. It's not guaranteed, but I'd be very disappointed if we managed to somehow get relegated from this position. It would take a monumental effort from the teams below us and a monumental collapse from us for that to happen. John McGinn over a free kick, whips it in. Badiashile at the back. Jack Lancaster. Oh, he's Cassia tips it wide. A good effort there from Jack, nearly hitting in at the near post. I've just realised that we're on Monday Night Football. Carragher and Neville are going to have a hard time trying to make this game seem entertaining. Oh, I say that, but there is a highlight just before the end of the half. Earl into Diaby, finds Pele and Maria. Pele drifts inside, plays in Harry Winks, who bends it. Oh, unlucky from Harry. He actually scored in his debut with a thunderbolt against Tottenham. Against Everton, and it got us well on our way towards a 6-3 thumping. Well, Nev and Kara got to do their best to make that seem like an exciting game in the studio. That was pants. I'm going to say I'm not happy with your performance out there. It's not the standard I expect. I expect us to create a lot more. We dominated the game, but haven't made our chances count. Okay, over an hour gone. It's not been very exciting. I'm going to take off Andre Green, and we're going to bring on Alfredo Play-doh, who is obviously making his first appearance. I haven't changed his name yet because I'm still waiting to see on what happens, but I do think his name will be Play-doh very, very soon. I'm going to put Pele Maria out on the left, and Diaby is going to go out on the right. He's going to go as an inside forward as well. So we're going to keep the inside forwards, but play a 4-2-4 and maybe go a little bit longer than normal. We're going to go direct, try and hit the guys up front. They're both playing as advanced forward, so that should stretch the give the Leeds players something to worry about going forward. They're both quite quick. Play-doh is rapid. Oh, here we go. Reece Nelson on a corner, whips it in. Oh, good take by Kalinic. Are we going to hit them on the counter here? They've got a very good shape at least. Look how many men they've got back here, but look at the space here that Pelé Maria is in. If someone can find him. We haven't, we've ignored him. John McGinn into Pelé. Come on, mate, you got the quality to play a good ball here. Lovely ball around the back to Jack Lancaster. Lancaster, Play-doh. Oh, he was nearly there. Harry Winks nods it to Pelé Maria. He hits it back in. Back to Harry Winks. He recycles the ball. Pelé Maria into John McGinn. Come on, John, find that pass. Pelé, come on, mate. Yep, to Earl. Good ball in from Earl. He's missed. Play-doh! Play-doh scores! It's his first goal for the club. Another assist for Josh Earl, who has been my underrated player of the season. He's racked up so many assists from that left wing-back position. And we take the lead, and we are staying up. We are staying up. We are staying up. It's on his right foot from Earl, and Play-doh. Massive anticipation. Love it. How he keeps it nice and low and straight into goal. Play-doh is off the mark. Get in! It's not been a great game, but at the end of the day, the result is all that matters. And we are coming up trumps when it matters. We're actually turning form up at the end of the season rather than our usual flip reverse. We've had the dip in the middle, and we've been very good at the start and at near the end of the season in the run-in. As Earl finds Conor Hurricane. Are we going to put a little bit of gloss on this and make it 2? Harry Winks. It's a decent ball to Connor. He doesn't get there. Rafael Navarro clears it away. It doesn't matter. It's 1-0 and we are 1 point away from that magical 40-point mark. Magical. Play-doh gets his first goal for the club. It doesn't get much better than that. So as usual, it's a 2-week break into the next game, and it's another Monday Night Football. It's a Monday Night Football extraordinaire today. Let's hope that the next game is a little bit more entertaining than that one was. Of course, Brendan Rodgers has admitted graciously that we deserve that. I'd expect no less from Brendan. He's a beautiful boy. A little bit like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. My impressions are not great at the moment. Wonderful technicians. Wee Joe. I wonder if Joe Allen has actually joined Leeds yet. If you think my Brendan Rodgers impression is any good, please let me know. I could use the confidence boost. Well, I'm glad that we're near the 40-point mark, because the worst thing that could have happened has just happened. Lovre Kalinic is now out for 4 to 5 weeks with a groin strain, which means that Franco Israel is going to be going in goal. Oh dear. Okay. Problematic. Monday Night Football is back. It's our second one in a row, and we are against 15th place Watford, and they are really struggling in the league at the moment. Let's have a quick look. As you can tell here... Oh, forgot to get out of the way. They're only 4 points off the relegation zone. We are a comfortable 13, which does make me think that we are going to survive. I'm incredibly excited about it all. Can we get a top half finish? That is the most crucial thing now. We've got to be looking up that way, although we still have some very difficult fixtures to come. Anyway, I digress. Let's get stuck into the Watford game and try and turn our poor away form around. It's 1 each in terms of the head-to-head record. We beat them earlier on in the league, but they beat us in the cup, I believe. And here we go. Franco Israel is going to make his first... Oh, God. He's going to make his first start for the club. Okay. Other than that, we are going to start with the... Let's go with the same lineup as last time. Yeah, I don't want to throw Harry Wilson straight back into it, and Play-doh can stay on the bench for the time being. I want Jack Lancaster to keep getting those goals. John McGinn's going to be captaining today. Very exciting, because he's a team leader. I'm looking at their team. They've got Penoranda's very good on this. He's very good in most things, actually. Just look at some of the stats here. There's a lot of 16s. He's a very decent... He's still only 23. It feels like he's been around for ages. Watford have lost 3 of their last 5 games, and I expect us to pile on the misery. I'm hoping we don't give Israel too much to do, because I'm not confident in his ability to stop anything going into the net. But... Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how he does. I don't want to be mean, but he's probably not going to stop a lot. He's probably a League One goalkeeper playing in the Premier League. It's basically a bit like Loris Karius playing. I digress. Loris Karius is a League 2 goalkeeper. Come on, boys. Let's try and make it at least a bit more exciting than the Leeds game. Just not a 6-3 battering like we took at the hands of Everton, and we'll be happy. Josh Earl finds John McGinn in the first highlight of the game. Are we going to do anything? Oh my word, what a ball that is from Josh Earl. Jack Lancaster. That finish is not ideal from Jack. Whenever I say Jack, I find it hard not to start doing Titanic quotes. I'm pretty sure I did one in the video the other day, and I really enjoyed it when I was editing. I'm just finding it really difficult. I love Titanic as a film. I used to watch it loads as a kid, and I don't know why. It's obviously quite harrowing and quite sad, but at the same time, there's something very charming about it. Maybe it's the fact that Kate Winslet, gets naked in it. This is a PG video. Anyway, moving on. Diaby on the ball here. Drew arrives at the defence, cuts back nicely. Jack Lancaster. Oh, there you go. Jack! Yeah! It's his 13th goal of the season. I'm going a little bit mad. Diaby whipped a great ball in, and that is some header from Jack Lancaster. We don't get many headed goals, but that is a good damn finish. Well done, mate. Get in, boys. Another highlight here, just after half an hour, and we've been thoroughly in control of this game so far. As James Bree plays a nice ball to Andre Green, he starts driving at the Watford defence. They can't seem to handle it when we go at them, but Andre Green played a very terrible pass there, and now that's a good ball over the top looking for Penny Randy. He's got the wrong side of Badiashile, and it is a great goal from Adalberto Penaranda. Try saying that quickly a few times. It's the first attack they've had on goal. That never happens. 1-1 at the break, and it's a little undeserved, it's fair to say. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance, keep it up. We actually haven't not done anything wrong. I'm going to take John McGinn off, though, and bring on Conor Hourihane, because John's a little bit tired, and then obviously do what we did last time, swap Conor Hourihane with Harry Winks, who's going to fall into his favourite deep-lying playmaker role. I'm also going to bring Harry Wilson on, and no doubt he'll be injured in about 15 minutes. Come on, Israel, show me some good distribution here, mate. You got this. Yeah, lovely. Great. No other goalie in the world could have played that pass to Badiashile. Incredible. Diaby on the ball now, driving forward. I love this boy. Diaby, great ball into Jack Lancaster. Must be. Boom! It's his 14th, and he is on for a hat-trick. Can he get... He has got his hat-trick. I was going to say his first hat-trick, but he has actually got one before, so ignore me. Lovely ball there to Diaby, great touch, and the Watford guys haven't got close to him today. He's been brilliant. Lovely ball around the back. Jack Lancaster turns on the afterburners, and a right foot vicious finish into the far corner. Get in, Jack. Get in, boys. Flying. I wonder if they're going to score with their second shot of the game. We will see. It's James Bree finds Badiashile to Lucas Mai. That's a nice ball to Diaby. This is where the magic can happen. Diaby on the ball. Oh my god, he's just skinning players left, right and centre. Hourihane now. Come on, Connor. That's an interesting ball back to Badiashile. He has to make up a little bit of ground, but he's got there. Mai's got a bit of space now. Find a good ball. It's alright. Harry Winks into Diaby. Diaby looking to go at his man again here. He whips it in. Jack Lancaster, it's the hat-trick! Jack Lancaster gets magical 15. That's what I wanted to get from him this season. It might be he can get 20 before the end, but we have got a seriously good player on our hands here. I've waited for him to finally burst into life in this team, and it has happened recently. Lovely ball in by Diaby, and what a finish. It's on his right foot again. Jack Lancaster cannot stop scoring. It's a brilliant run. He just pulls off the back of his defender. I'm not sure who that bloke is, but he's been having an absolute mare. I think it is Mare, funnily enough, Georges Mare. And yeah, magical. Brilliant from Jack Lancaster. And we can take him off now. On comes... Let's bring on Tummy, actually. It's been a while since we saw Tummy play. Let's bring on Tummy. Kazri hits it straight against the wall, and Doucouré on the ball now. Harry Winks following him out. Doucouré, great ball in. Alex Vidal, good save by... I was going to say it was a good save, but Israel literally just, the Loris, great camera work there. There you go. Now they finally realise where the ball is. Lovely ball in by Doucouré. I mean, he's not even, he's facing that way. I'm no goalkeeper, but I've heard that it's not a good thing to be looking at, your own goal. This is what, it didn't show, but, he's literally facing the actual net, so... I don't know what school of goalkeeping he's gone to, but I'd question the qualifications. Jack Lancaster is going to take the headlines today, obviously, but I think we also have to give a lot of praise here to Moussa Diaby, who's been absolutely brilliant. He's got all 3 assists. Don't do this. 2-shot hits the bar. I mean, come on. Like, they've had 3 shots. 2 of them have gone in. One's just hit the flipping post. Come on now. There's a minute to go, and Welch is on the ball. Lovely take by Josh Elcon. Let's put a bit of, shine on this win. Diaby to Manello. It is for Moussa Diaby has 4 assists. That is nuts. And Tummy, rub it, your tummy. That is beautiful. It's his 6th goal of the season. His conversion rate is still pretty good because he's only played about 14 games. He's obviously been usurped a little bit by Jack Lancaster, but he's still got it in him. Great ball by Diaby, outmuscles the defender and smacks it into the back of the net. George Mayer and whoever the other centre-back is have an absolute nightmare. I think it's Badalj? I have no idea how you pronounce it. Israel gets through with a win under his belt. Incredible scenes. 4-2. That is a beauty on Monday Night Football for all the fans. What a game. And we put Watford further into the mire. To my mate who's a Watford fan, I'm so sorry. Lovely stuff. A hat-trick from Jack Lancaster and Marco Timonello have basically secured us safely, I think, now. We are 6 games away, which means there are only 18 points, and we are 16 away from Southampton, who occupy the 18th spot. So it's safe to say that we are safe, because Southampton are not going to win all their games towards the end of the season. And that means then we can go to the season finale, which will be... I don't think we'll do the double header actually, because I want to keep the save moving quite nicely. It's going at a nice pace at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll travel away to Anfield for the last day of the season, whereby then hopefully we will be mathematically safe. And then we can have a bit of a longer season review at the end, see obviously, and have a chat about where I think we need to improve, what's going on. The last few ones have been much better. We're unbeaten in 4 games, 3 wins out of 4. We've beaten the teams in and around us this season. That's the difference, and that is really where it's come up trumps. So I'm absolutely delighted with today. So yeah, season finale next up. I'm just buzzing we've managed to do it. There was a stage around this bit here where we went about 8 games without a win and only getting 3 draws, where I thought we were going to be in some serious trouble. But we've seen it through and we have got there. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section how happy you are about how we've done. Let me know if you think we are going to get that top half finished. We've got some very difficult fixtures to come, so I doubt it's going to happen. But you never know. And thank you so much for tuning in. Until I see you in the next episode for the Season 3 finale, stay cool. Come on, you Villa. We are staying up. We are staying up.